Hey everybody, so good evening. It's a dreadful Monday, but whatever. So, story time. I wanted to let y'all know what happened. Like on the way to the hospital last week on Tuesday morning, 2 o'clock in the morning, when I went to the hospital because of my chest pains and everything, I was also under a lot of stress and anxiety. And two, I didn't want to think about it, so I try to like get out my mind. But what surprised me the most on my way to the hospital, I met with these EMTs. Like they drove me over there, and one of the female EMTs that was sitting in the back of the ambulance was, talking to me about why I was so stressed, why I'm having chest pains and everything like that. What could possibly be the reason? Because they checked my blood pressure and everything. Everything was fine. Then they was like, well, my heartbeat was beating a little bit too fast. That's normal because I have heart issues. So I explained to her that I was under an enormous amount of stress between the week before last week and last week. And I didn't know how to deal with it because this is like the first time I ever experienced this type of problem. And it was with two peoples, and plus it was a personal problem I had where I was stressed out about a friend of mine's who was like a friend of the family. She passed away of old age. I guess she was sick, whatever. So a part of me wanted to go to the funeral, but a part of me didn't want to go. I couldn't go anyway because I have pneumonia, and at that time I was way too sick and too much in pain. Like I could barely move a muscle because every time I sit up, I felt the pain a lot more worse than I was trying to sit back. So the lady was like, okay, well, you do know there's other techniques out here that calm the stress down, like meditation or doing hobbies and shit like that, as if I wasn't doing this shit already. So I was like, okay, not that you know anything about my life, but I have hobbies I do on a regular. And then I do YouTube. So I told her I have a YouTube channel and I'm on social media. So I'm like, I am keeping myself busy when I'm not doing nothing else. And I told her another thing I was stressed out about was the fact that people have problems with my sexuality. And the minute I told everybody about me dating women and being into women only, everybody, you got a mixture of peoples who like the fact that I was a gay, and then you got other peoples who was really disappointed, and it was always mainly the guys because you know how it is. Every woman out here is starting to become gay or starting to become a bisexual, and they act like, oh, women is like we starting to run out of women. Like this is how men start acting. So she looked at me and she gave me this shocked look. So she was like, oh, so people starting to attack you, people start saying stupid shit to you or being mean, whatever the case is. You get a lot of people out here that do that all the time. But what her comment next came out, like what she said out her mouth, really shocked me because she was like, you're being attacked for your sexuality, but guess what? Everybody's being attacked for everything. People's being attacked for being Asian. People's being attacked for being Jewish. People's being attacked for being transgender. People's being attacked for this and that. It's like everybody's being attacked. So it really doesn't mean anything. And I'm like, just because we're being attacked doesn't make it okay. I looked at her like, did you just fucking say that? That was like rude. And her tone of voice when she said that was even ruder because she made it seem like, so what? You're being attacked. Everybody's being attacked. The fuck is wrong with you? Like, that doesn't make it right because everybody's being attacked for who they are or what they become. You think that makes it right? You think that's okay to be attacked? No, it doesn't. And then she want to sit here and put herself in the equation so about, well, she used to get attacked for being her. And I was like, but what are you? Are you gay? Are you transgender? No, you're a straight white woman. And the only problem you probably have is bills. We got bigger problems than you. And we've been having these type of problems for years. So I felt like she was very inappropriate for saying that. And then I see that she lack in the empathy, sympathy department, like empathy, sympathy, whatever the fuck you call it. She lacks in that department because clearly she just didn't give a damn. First of all, you don't realize how big of a matter this is around the world. To be discriminated against, to be disrespected, and to be ganged up on or to be violated in any way, shape, or form for you being you and being proud of it. And for people to come out their mouths to even say it, it's not even physically attacked, but it's verbally attacking. It does not make it right. It's not okay, and it's never going to be okay. So for people who's not used to seeing me being me, I feel bad for you because guess what? I am not changing for no one. And I'm letting everybody know out here, even on TikTok, I had to make a couple of videos expressing how I feel and to let people know you're so used to seeing me being the old me that you feel like I can't evolve into a different person. Sweetie, not only that I evolved to become a better person, but I changed because I realized who I was back then was not really me, and who I am now is the real me. Because for the ones that constantly watch me and constantly see me do things growing up, they all thought that was the real me. Like that was the authentic me, and it's not. And I was like, first of all, it's called me living my life having fun. You see the fun side of me. You see the creative side of me. You see the excitement side of me. Then you see the anger side of me, the worst side of me, where you constantly see me arguing and fighting. That's not who I really am. So instead of you trying to get used to seeing that and only want to see that part of me, why don't you open your mind and open your eyes and realize that Sherelle is never going to be the same ever again. Sherelle is going to constantly change and evolve to a different person and a better person. I don't stay on one lane. I keep elevating. I don't stay in one level. I don't do the same shit over and over. I evolve. I do different shit and I do shit to change my life, to change who I am. And for peoples out here, and specifically the ones that so-called dated me or friends that didn't think I would become a different person because they think I'm always the same type of person, get it out your fucking mind. Now, it's like I feel way better now than I ever did in my entire life. And I thought my best years was between 18 and 25. No, but those were the best experiences I had, and it taught me valuable lessons. But now at age 36, and I'm starting to see the world, the real version of the world nowadays, and people for who they really are, I started to feel a lot better because I'm like, yo, if everybody in the world could evolve into a different person, so can I. I'm not going to be the same, church mouse or same nice, laid back, low key type Sherelle who is so, like, how you say, fragile and timid and stuff like that. No. And then I feel like a part of me changing who I am has to do with this haircut that I had because I went from being this sweet, sensitive, nice, loving girl who always wear their hearts on their sleeve to being this hardcore woman who's much stronger, more aggressive, more outspoken, with a hard shell covering her. It's like the minute I chopped my hair off, I became a whole different person. And I feel good about it. I was like, yo, I don't feel like myself anymore. I feel like I'm a brand new person in this shield. And it's like this protective hard shell I have that no one could get through. And I like it like that. So when this woman said what she said to me, it offended me because she don't realize what I've been through to get me to where I'm at today. She don't realize the peoples that's been in and out of my life for years who literally tries to destroy me in every way. And thank God it didn't work because like I said, it's like the more I become spiritually in tune with myself and be true to myself, the better I become. It's like the more honest I am with myself and the more I change, the better I become. And I don't regret it. So yeah, I just thought that was kind of crazy to let y'all know there's people out here that's still ignorant and still ignorant to the idea of what certain people go through and what they grew up around. Like, it's crazy. I mean, that's it. Like,